Wine has been a hobby of mine for quite a while. I love talking about wine. I love turning people on to great wine and experiencing, all the wines that I've enjoyed. So I thought a wine shop and a wine bar would be a really fun way to do that. I thought Milwaukee, even though it's known as a beer and brats town, it was a really underserved market and definitely a strong demand for a good wine shop. We moved here about 5 years ago to do this, and the public market location was a huge incentive for us to do that. People who are interested in great cheese often are interested in great wine. The market brings the kind of customer that we're looking for that appreciates fine food, fine wine. The wine culture in Milwaukee has really changed quite a bit since we moved here. The interest in wine, the knowledge of customers have about wine, and the curiosity has really skyrocketed. Wine has definitely become, as I said, more popular in Milwaukee, but I think that's also reflective of a national trend. A few years ago, for the first time, Americans drank more wine than beer. I think people are realizing it's just a great part of a meal. It enhances conversation, and there's so much to learn and enjoy. To me, the best way to learn about wine is to try it. And I could talk till I'm blue in the face, but until you're trying it, you're never really going to know. But then once you try it, you've got to think about it a little bit. What flavors am I tasting? What do I like? What don't I like? Or try 2 or 3 wines at the same time. Which one do I like better and why? And then over time, as you kind of start to train your palate a little bit and then also get the vocabulary to talk about it, you can figure out what different wines you like, and if you like this, then you'll probably like that. And that's what we're here for as well too. We love to give recommendations and make suggestions and really try to match the right wine with the person. But I also love turning people on to new wines, new regions, new grape varietals. It's a really fun learning process, both in the retail shop and at the bar. Every week we also offer themed tastings. Tuesday nights here at the public market, Wednesdays up at our Shorewood location. And each tasting comprises about 6 different wines. We pick them all around a theme, whether it's California Cabernet or red wines of the Southern Rhone. And we'll pour a little taste of each wine, provide tasting notes and sheets, and then more importantly, talk about the wines with the customers and say, okay, here's why we picked this wine, here's how it's different from this. And then customers, taste along and they're like, oh, yeah, okay, I get why you're doing that. And so it really opens up a wide range. So that's every week. And then twice a year, we do a much larger tasting upstairs in the public market. We take over the whole second floor, get about 200 people, and there's over 100 different wines for people to sample. So that's just a big walk around tasting. It's a great way to really just try a lot of things that you wouldn't normally be able to try. It's a really pleasure to be a part of the market. And I think it really harkens back to people looking for some of the sort of old-time, artisanal quality. We're just a wine shop. We focus just on that. We don't have to worry about all the other aspects of a supermarket. The same thing with the cheese shop. They're just cheese. And so it's kind of like more of an old-time market as opposed to a big mass market supermarket. It's just a bunch of small businesses who are passionate about what they do.